said great. Harry played a game yet. Well, did Harry play a game? I'll take the under on 2 goals for Harry Kane. One of them is so fine. Let's go. Small mistake. You gotta be there. You got it. Dax Murray is here to talk some World Cup. Returning in Kansas City. Earlier in the day, Mbappe had passed Messi for all-time World Cup goals. By the end of the day, Messi had tied Miroslav Klose for the most goals ever. 3 goals on the night, 16 total in his World Cup career. Argentina starts their total defense with an emphatic victory. Here is a breeze. So it's going to be this guy, the guy who 6 he wiped us by he's But first, we're going to go to your hometown and your reaction to Messi having a go-esque performance. Listen, I am very happy that my hometown got to experience that. Not just because my hometown, but Kansas City is, in my opinion, the best soccer cities in America. In my opinion, I think it might be the best. I think the ratings for this tournament are continuing to back that up. And for them to see the greatest player ever have, statistically speaking, his greatest World Cup performance, obviously the final last year.
We've been here so many times, and we still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Houston Texans and the Dallas Cowboys. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey after the kick. And off we go from Dallas. On the return, it's Jalen Moore. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here we go. It looked like this was going to be Saudi Arabia. And it looked like, okay, this is just going to be the Argentina. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. The coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Running the tight end. 1st and 10. Around to Mixon. Shoves one away. Set out of bounds after a pickup of 6. 7-4 coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards. I love that. And I love that defensively right there. It's not the only thing you can do with tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
We had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, Sam headed off a little earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keep in mind the scoreboard, and that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's a cherry on top.
They're going to go for this. It's Stroud. And they got sacked him on 4th down. We got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
You think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot I want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4.
Instead, the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know what you think is going to change the way the team is going to have to deal with that replay.
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group of failures to be able to make a rule like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to stop it. And you saw Campbell done that.
Snap now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. Smaller. So on defense on the field, those windows become non-existent.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Line of guys there, and it's intercepted. Azeez Al-Shire has it. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
It is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. We just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. We don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards and more don't get burned taken away.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets the burn, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop the run.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to bring it across midfield. Pick up 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. So through this game, what were you defensive maestros out there? Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking to get another 1st and 10 on this drive. Mixon on the toss. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That goose egg up the score and he's not going to wait anytime soon. They keep up plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here to take the scope out of the series. Fight like getting stuck for a loss.
Catch made by Woody Marks. Open space inside the 40. Down the sideline into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set on the kickoff. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. First down, here's Dak. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. Give him 18 yards on that play run, and he gets him a first down.
Trying to stack them only to drop your hips right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Here's Prescott, first and 10. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First and 10, Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On the gun, carried by Williams. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
So much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys. Up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive. And the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Second down, a run with Williams. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love football, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. We've got Corey Dillon. He created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no pressure. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Williams can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, did the job on first down. More to come.
He's hitting for the backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal. Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to go before halftime. Now from back at the 4, here's third and goal. Here's Williams. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it saves on fourth and goal. Now Dallas is going to call in second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket, minutes left in this half. The offense staying on the field and looking at the distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. Oh, shoot, that's crazy.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
All right.
Absolutely finds this one right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. You got to find that spot when you know you don't want to be able to throw it, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards downfield. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep downfield like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Takes him on the end route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. Good for a downs first down. New set of downs for him. At the 38. Give to Williams from the gun. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2. Working quickly here. Second down, it's Williams again. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field. Second and short, forget about yourself. A negative play, well, now
Texans bring out an extra DB on 3rd down. He's got it complete to Pickens. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
good luck defending that quarterback in every situation.
He'll come up on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Completes it again to Pickens. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 20 on that one. That'll be good for the Cowboys first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him. Number 2 at the 38. Throwing on first is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offensive line fast. Williams now on 1st and 10. With a solid running here as he gets 8 yards there into the red zone. Working quickly here. Prescott to throw. This one's caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Go, get out there.
First and goal, here's Williams. And we'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot.
Hi, Dad.
Wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Hey, Mimi, I see you, girl. All right, man. Okay. Mommy said hi. All right. Hey.
Another for Williams. And he will not get it on the second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Monte Williams, the touchdown. Matt Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys push their lead to 3.
Texans 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Trayvon Smith with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the drive starts out small. Just 1 yard on that play. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one.
2 yards on
It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard.
25-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
A loss of 11 yards. It's third down.
He's back to throw. It is Cup, left side. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
Texans first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard
On the
line.
gun, Marks gets it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. Listen.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Things going well so far. He's brought down after a nice little effort there. That's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys losing by 4. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
There you go.
Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game.
Obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They've got a man in motion. Running left is Mixon. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. Moving right. He's got it down the sideline. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Out left, Glenn makes the grab. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46, 47, 26.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. At the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick 6.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
28. Cowboys 10.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, Perry. 26.
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, kill. Hey, kill. There you go. 26.
Dak now from the gun. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Hey, here we go. 180. There we go, going to 53. 26.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they pick it off again.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from East Rutherford. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. He'll go play action here with Dart on the run to the right. Oh, he's got a man running with him, and they connect. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On play action, it is Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Izaraku in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. To the air on second down. Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. The rookie from Ole Miss put that one on target for the first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A play fake. Now Dart flushed to his right. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Second and 10. On the play fake, here's Dart moving to his right. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Dart going to throw it again. Out to his right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. Go. What do you think?
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
First down, Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That is intercepted. Picked off by Drew Phillips. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Go. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Open man is Robinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. That's good for a Giants first down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Inside the 30. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. What a run by Williams. 55 yards on the game.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
All resting on the 9. First down and goal. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
first down. Dart. They try to work the screen with Scalaboo. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart the 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Give them 14 on that one. First down, Giants.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. Dak going to throw it here on first down. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go.
To throw is Dart on first and 10. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Dart going to throw here on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Now Dart. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Giants.
To the air again goes Dart. That's going to be caught. So that's a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Here's Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Last. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and short. Prescott. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of this first half.
That's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone. They come away with a touchdown.
So this is going to be the final play of the half. No time left on the clock. They're trying to add 2 more. Picked up by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 40. To the 20. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cowboys first down.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And
Prescott.
Cowboy first down.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From just a across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender body standing up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Prescott now. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw again, Dak. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Under.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To CD Lamb. A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Dak to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Go.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
For a Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Giants' 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
And he will have a Cowboys 1st down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
1st down, Cowboys.
Here we go. Sweat it, hey. Hey, kill. 47. What do you think?
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
3rd and 2.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. I think.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. And he will get into the end zone for two, and this game is tied.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now return coming from the 7. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From 29, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Dart. He's got his man, Slayton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's good for a Giants first down.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
Now he'll run. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it is 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll drop to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy has had his way, and he's had it today.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. Here's first down. Now Prescott. That's out wide to Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.